Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I'm at my next stop on this trip in a town called Downs, Kansas. It's a small town. In fact, I think it's probably the smallest town that I've found on this trip that has the free RV hookups. It's about a 1,400-foot elevation, and unfortunately I'm getting a very slow Verizon internet here. But let me show you around this city park. There is the historical marker, the pioneer story of the, I guess it's pronounced Isle family. The other side here has some information about it. So let's take a look around the city park here. They don't have lined out RV spaces. You just park right alongside the park access road here. There's plenty of room for cars to get by. And by the way, this is an ideal situation where you want to have reflectors, reflecting tape on your slides. So if somebody zips through here at night, hopefully they will see that and not hit my slide. The electric hookup is right below where that sign there is. It says 3 days maximum camping allowed. And the only hookup is this. It is a 15 amp hookup. However, it does have a 20 amp breaker. And I've confirmed that it is putting out 20 amps. There is a water faucet hookup here. And I think my hose would just barely reach it. There's also a really nice covered gazebo with picnic tables right there. And there is a disc golf goal. So you can play disc golf, and these people are getting ready for a baseball game. And this has some information about Downs. It tells about the man whose the city was named after. A lot of good historical info here. And some more info on the other side. Let's take a look around. There's several picnic tables around, a barbecue pit, and here is a restroom building with a drinking water fountain right there, and I just tried it and it does work. And here's a second baseball field. I guess that is their town motto. Here's some monkey bars. There is another really nice covered picnic area, and right in front of that is another RV hookup. They only have 2 of these RV hookup places like this. Now this one has a 20 amp hookup, but funny thing, the breaker says 70 amp, and there's 2 of them. So it couldn't possibly be 70 amp, but that is funny. But now here, there is no water hookup. So if you need water, make sure you go to the other one. There's a children's playground here, and this looks a little homemade. Now over here is some more sports facilities. Let's take a look at that. 2 sand volleyball courts. They have a batting cage here with one of those ball thrower machines. And on this big concrete slab is a basketball court and 2 tennis courts. Now let me show you on the map where I've been and where I'm going on this section of my trip. And this section is from Wichita, Kansas to Scottsbluff, Nebraska. And I'm planning on spending about a week around Scottsbluff. So from Wichita, where I did the video on the old Cowtown Museum with all those buildings. From there, I went up to Lyons, where there's that free hookup park where I stayed 5 days, and then up to Marquette, where the motorcycle museum is. And then I spent a night at Salina at the Walmart there. And then I went to the free hookup park at Beloit, where they allow you to stay 10 days, which I did. And I'm now at the town of Downs. And from here, I'm going up to McCook, Nebraska, and then up to Scotts Bluff. Now, I don't think there's anything else to see around this really small town of Downs. There is a big lake here. If you like to do things around lakes, that's a pretty large size lake. And then here is Cawker City. And as I was driving through here, through Cawker City to Downs, I noticed some very interesting things in Cawker City. So I am going to take my motor scooter over to Cawker City and show you what's there. It's only 6 miles from Downs. And oh, by the way, at this lake, there is a state park here, Glen Elder State Park. I'm not sure if they have camping there, but I imagine they do. Cawker City is famous for having the world's largest ball of twine. And they also have 2 of these antique gas stations where gas is only 17 cents a gallon. How do you like that? And they have an eco tire inflator. How about that? Never seen one of those before. And this is actually a motel that's available for rent. Let's take a peep in the window here. Oh, with these blinds it's hard to see, but there is a bed there, and it has a kitchenette. Nice. There's a stove and the refrigerator and your own telephone booth. And out front they also have some metal artwork. Here's a piggy, 2 little piggies, and a really tall rooster. And right behind it is an RV park, the Wakanda Springs RV Park. And here's some mountain goats, I guess they are. Oh, look how sharp those horns are. You even get a patio with a barbecue grill. Nice. And here it is, right on the highway going through town. The world's largest ball of twine. And they got it under this big canopy covering. And it weighs over 20,000 pounds. So let's take a close-up look at this ball of twine. It's kind of loosely held on the outside layers. Going to walk all the way around it. You've got a pretty good, consistent shape. A nice, pretty round ball. And here is some history on it. If you want to read about the world's largest ball of twine. And they actually will let you put more twine on. In fact, on their website, it tells you where to go in town where you can get some more twine and wrap some more around it if you would get a kick out of that. And they have benches so you can just sit here and look at it. Well, let's see what else is around town. And right across the street from the ball of twine is another one of these antique gas stations. How do you like these prices, folks? I'll take a fill up. KT Oil Corporation. And this building is actually a kitchenette for rent. That would be a nice, unusual experience. Let's take a look inside here. There's the bed. It's called the Old Station Inn. How would you like to spend the night there, folks? Well, believe it or not, there is not one single restaurant in the town of Downs. Cawker City has two. One of them is open evenings only, but this one is open for lunch. So let's see what that's like. How does this look, folks? Look at the size of those fries. Now this kind of looks like an antique gas station, but it is open for business. Well, folks, let me know how you liked the video. Stop by here sometime if you can. Good day, folks.